नमस्कार दोस्तों, आपको अपने चैनल में फिर स्वागत करता हूं। तो आज फिर हम एसकेटी की आगामी होने वाली परीक्षा से संबंधित महत्वपूर्ण क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस सेट का क्वेश्चन का सीरियल नंबर 357 से लाए हैं। 1 से क्वेश्चन नंबर 356 तक का वीडियो ऑलरेडी अपलोड किए हुए हैं, जिसका लिंक हम इसके डिस्क्रिप्शन में दे देंगे। तो जैसे कि आप स्क्रीन पर देख पा रहे हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 357 है। इसका पहला क्वेश्चन है, the time period between placing an order at its receipt in a stock is known as A. Lead time, B. Carrying time, C. Shortage time, D. Overtime. आंसर है A. Lead time. The time period between placing an order its receipt in a stock is known as lead time. Next है, if the average demand of an item is 21 units per day, safety stock is 4 units and lead time is 2 days, ROP will be A 86, B 46, C 42, D none of the options. The answer है B 46. If the average demand of an item is 21 units per day, safety stock is 4 units and lead time is 2 days, ROP will be 46. Next है, if demand is 500 units per day and plant available capacity is 420 minutes per day, the TKT time will be A 0.84 minutes, B 0.6 minutes, C 1.19 minutes, D 2.1 minutes. आंसर है A 0.84 minutes. नेक्स्ट है, ट्रांजैक्शन कोड used in SAP for registering goods entry at a store is A MIGO, B MIRO, C ME53N, D ME23N. इसका आंसर है A MIGO. Transaction code used in SAP for registering goods entry at a store is MIGO. Answer A. The bill of lading issued by air carriers to their customers: A. Master bill of lading, B. House bill of lading, C. Sub bill of lading, D. Ship bill of lading. आंसर है A. Master bill of lading. The bill of lading issued by air carriers to their customers. Master bill of lading. नेक्स्ट है, LCL means LCL क्या है? A. Lock container load, B. Lateral container loading, C. Less than container load, D. Lateral container leveling. आंसर है C. Less than container load. LCL means less than container load. In inventory control and financial accounting, this refers to the practice of using a stock from inventory on the basis of what was received last is consumed first. FIFO, LIFO, FILO, LILO. आंसर है B. LIFO. In inventory control and financial accounting, this refers to the practice of using stock from inventory on the basis of what was received last is consumed first. LIFO, LIFO. Answer B. नेक्स्ट है the cost of goods sold consumed divided by the average level of inventory on hand. A. Inventory turnover. B. Cost of inventory. C. Average cost of inventory. D. Total inventory cost. आंसर है A. Inventory turnover. The cost of goods sold consumed divided by the average level of inventory on hand. Inventory turnover. Next है what does the third S denote in 5S system? A. Siri. B. Sishu. C. Siketu. D. Sitsuke. आंसर है C. Siketsu. What does the third S denote in 5S system? आंसर है Siketsu. आंसर C. नेक्स्ट है when the freight charges is to be paid by the consignor, it is called A. Freight prepaid. B. Freight not paid. C. Freight underpaid. D. Freight to pay. आंसर है A. Freight prepaid. When the freight charges is to be paid by the consignor, it is called freight prepaid. Next है while receiving goods, the warehouse must A. Inspect goods if required. B. Check for damage. C. Check the goods against an order and the transport documents. D. All of the options. Answer है D. All of the options. While receiving goods, the warehouse must inspect goods if required, check of damage, check the goods against an order and the transport documents. Answer all of the above. D. Next है a quantity of stock kept in a storage to protect against unforeseen shortages or demands. A. Reorder quantity. B. Minimum quantity. C. Buffer stock. D. Audited stock. आंसर है C. Buffer stock. A quantity of stock kept in a storage to protect against unforeseen shortages or demands. C. Buffer stock. Next है the process of moving or resupplying inventory from a reserve, a storage location or facility to a primary, a storage or picking location is called A. Replenishment. B. Return of goods. C. Rejection of goods. D. Goods receipt note. आंसर है A. Replenishment. The process of moving or resupplying inventory from a reserve, a storage location or facility to a primary, a storage or picking location is called replenishment. Answer A. Next, what is the full form of FIFO in a store handling? First in, first out. For inventory, for outward. First in, first out. Full inward, full out. आंसर है सी फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. FIFO का फुल फॉर्म हुआ फर्स्ट इन फर्स्ट आउट. नेक्स्ट है फ्रॉम द फॉलोइंग ऑप्शंस प्लीज सेलेक्ट द करेक्ट ऑप्शन फॉर इन्वेंटरी मैनेजमेंट टेक्निक. ए एविएशन एनालिसिस. बी जस्ट इन टाइम. सी मटेरियल रिक्वायरमेंट प्लानिंग. डी ऑल ऑफ दिस. आंसर है डी ऑल ऑफ दिस. From the following options, please select the correct option for inventory management technique. Answer D. ए बी सी तीनों से, अर्थात आंसर डी इसका। नेक्स्ट है, प्लीज नेम द टाइप ऑफ अ स्टॉक दैट इज मेंटेन टू काउंटर लाइक वेरिएशन इन डिमांड ऑफ एन आइटम ड्यूरिंग द रिप्लेनिशमेंट लीड टाइम। ए मैक्सिमम टाइम, बी सेफ्टी स्टॉक, सी मिनिमम स्टॉक, डी एवरेज स्टॉक। आंसर है बी सेफ्टी स्टॉक। Please name the type of a stock that is maintained to counter the variation in demand of an item during the replenishment lead time, safety stock. Next है, idle resources which have economic value is termed as A. Stores, B. Consignment, C. Inventory, D. Materials. आंसर है C. Inventory. Idle resources which have economic value is termed as inventory. Next है, in ABC analysis the A items are of the following: A. High price items, B. High rupee volume items, C. Low price items, D. Low rupee volume items. आंसर है B. High rupee volume items. In ABC analysis the A items are of the following: high rupee volume items. Next है, the most important purpose for physical inventory verification is, इसका डायरेक्ट आंसर देख लें। A. To examine correctness of a stock records maintained. The most important purpose for physical inventory verification is to examine correctness of a stock records maintained. Next है, a stock out implies, क्या है इसका आंसर देखते हैं डायरेक्ट। A. The state of non-availability of goods at time of their need. A stock out implies the state of non-availability of goods at the time of their need. Next है, good material handling equipment, आंसर है B. Reduces the cost of handling. Good material handling equipment क्या करता है? Reduces the cost of handling. Next है, the part that can be used after rework are known as A. Obsolete items, B. Scrap items, C. Salvage items, D. None of these. आंसर है C. Salvage items. The part that can be used after rework are known as salvage items. Next है, an item is said to be dash dash when it is replaced by a newer and better material. A. Salvage, B. Scrap, C. Obsolete, D. Damaged. आंसर है C. Obsolete. An item is said to be obsolete when it is replaced by a newer and better material. Buying items beyond foreseeable requirement is A. Forward buying, B. Long term buying, C. Speculative buying, D. Future buying. सही आंसर है C. Speculative buying. Buying items beyond foreseeable requirement is speculative buying. Next, ordering economic order quantity EOQ results in, EOQ क्या है? आंसर है B. Equipment of carrying cost and ordering cost. EOQ क्या है? Economic of carrying cost and ordering cost. Next, lead time of an item is लीड टाइम ऑफ एन आइटम इज, लीड टाइम क्या है, बी, द टाइम दैट elapses between raising a purchase requisition and taking the material into stock. Lead time of an item is the time that elapses between raising a purchase requisition and taking the material into stock. Next है major performance index of the materials management is indicated by A. Inventory turnover, B. Rate of return on investment, C. A spare parts index, D. Percentage reduction in the frequency of purchases. Answer है A. Inventory turnover. Major performance index of the materials management is indicated by inventory turnover. Ideally, time limit for receipt and inspection of items is A. 7 days, B. 10 days, C. 15 days, D. 20 days. सही आंसर है B. 10 days. Ideally, time limit for receipt and inspection of item is 10 days. Next है issuance of material is issuance of material to user is based on A. Store issue voucher, B. Indent, C. Packing list, D. Invoice. सही आंसर है A. Store issue voucher. Issuance of material to user is based on a store issue voucher. Next है expansion of SRV. SRV क्या है? Store return voucher, B. Store review voucher, C. Store return viability, D. Store return voucher. सही आंसर है A. Stock return voucher. एक्सपेंशन ऑफ एसआरवी, एसआरवी का फुल फॉर्म है स्टॉक रिटर्न वाउचर. नेक्स्ट है recouping of stock items and inventory control of consumables is done by A. design section, B. stock control section, C. customs department, D. finance department. आंसर है B. stock control section. Recouping of stock items and inventory control of consumables is done by stock control section. Next है ABC analysis of class items refer to A. 10% of high value items, B. 70% of low value items, C. 50% of high value items, D. 50% of low value items. सही आंसर है A. 10% of high value items. ABC analysis A class items refer to 10% of high value items. Next है which of the following are not essential aspect of a store design? A. Space management, B. Adequate lighting, C. Accessibility, D. Furnishing. सही आंसर है D. Furnishing. Which of the following are not essential aspect of a store design? मतलब तीन जरूरी है स्पेस मैनेजमेंट, एडिक्वेट लाइटिंग और एक्सेसिबिलिटी. ये इसेंशियल नहीं है फर्निशिंग, इसलिए आंसर 389 का डी. नेक्स्ट है डेली यूज मटेरियल्स आर स्टोर्ड इन ए ओवरहेड रैक्स, बी कंट्रोल स्टोरेज स्पेस, सी पैक्ड बिन्स, डी ओपन बिन्स. सही आंसर है डी ओपन बिन्स. डेली इशू मटेरियल्स आर स्टोर्ड इन ओपन बिन्स. नेक्स्ट है क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ इन्वेंट्री बेस्ड ऑन फंक्शनल इंपॉर्टेंस इज डन इन ए SAP, B ABC analysis, सी VD एनालिसिस, डी EOQ। आंसर है सी VED एनालिसिस। Classification of inventory based on functional importance is done in VED analysis। नेक्स्ट है ordering system followed in case of regular pattern of consumption। A annual orders, B variable order system, C fixed order system, D monthly orders। सही आंसर है सी फिक्स्ड ऑर्डर सिस्टम। ऑर्डरिंग सिस्टम फॉलोड इन केस ऑफ रेगुलर पैटर्न ऑफ कंजम्पशन, फिक्स्ड ऑर्डर सिस्टम। नेक्स्ट है which of the following is not categorized as warehouse material handling equipment? A stalker, B forklift, C pallet, D gantry crane। आंसर है D gantry crane। Which of the following is not categorized as warehouse materials handling equipment? gantry crane इसमें नहीं आता है। नेक्स्ट है bin card system refers to, डाटा आंसर देते हैं। A quantity received, issued and balance in stock। bin card system refers to quantity received, issued and balance in stock। नेक्स्ट है which of the following models in SAP are related to stores? FI, B MM, C PP, D QM। सही आंसर है B MM। Which of the following models in SAP are related to stores? MM। नेक्स्ट है OHSS management system related to A production efficiency, B failure analysis, C occupational health, D costing। आंसर है C occupational health। OHSS management system related to occupational health। नेक्स्ट है preferred timings of a store function in continuous operation industry। A shift operation, B weekday operations, C restricted day hours, D open only for receipt and issue। आंसर है A shift operation। preferred timings of a store function in continuous operation industry, shift operation। नेक्स्ट है identify which of the following are responsibilities of a store officer। A issuance of purchase order, B negotiation of price, C technical discussion, D witness during material unloading। आंसर है D witness during material unloading। Identify which of the following are responsibilities of a stores officer, witness during material unloading। नेक्स्ट है which of the following is key to consumable tracking? A daily monitoring, B weekly monitoring, C monthly monitoring, D yearly monitoring। आंसर है A daily monitoring। which of the following is key to consumable tracking? daily monitoring। नेक्स्ट है hazardous goods on receipt shall essentially possess A MSDS, B invoice, C packing list, D lorry receipt। आंसर है A MSDS। 400 का आंसर A। तो दोस्तों आज के लिए इतना ही है। आज पूरे 400 हो गए हैं। 401 से हम अपने अगले वीडियो में कवर करेंगे। तो आज के लिए इतना ही। धन्यवाद।